So we're going to get started with our first point, which is simply to be on time. Time is so precious in the times that we live in today, right? No matter what we're doing, we want to make sure that we either arrive to where we're going on time, or if we're waiting on somebody, we want them to be on time. And that's the same standard that we want to set for our students. Whether you're a barber or cosmetologist, you know the value that time has for you when it comes to servicing your clients. Perhaps you're using some kind of online booking site where you have time set up just right, just so that you can make sure that you maximize the time that you have with your clients to service them properly. So as an instructor, there's no difference. We want to make sure we're on time from day one with our students. Now, what's the value in being on time? Well, as we see some of our points listed here, how is it possible that we can explain the value of time if we're not punctual ourselves with our own students? How can we show them how important the information is that we're going to be going over is if we're not on time? Now, if you have a class, for instance, that starts at 8 in the morning, right? Is on time to you being there at 8 on the dot? I hope not. The reason why I say that is simply because you want to make sure that you are prepping for your students. You want to make sure that you are setting aside the proper amount of time that you need to be able to go over your lesson plan, whatever your objectives are. You want to make sure that if you're using the lab or the clinic floor to be able to demonstrate something, that you have all your tools ready. So you want to make sure that you set the right example for them. Give them a great example to follow in terms of being able to set up your tools, set up your classroom so that you're prepared going forward. So as we see here listed, from day one, make it a priority to be on time. No matter if it's, as we mentioned earlier on, the example of if you have a class at 8, getting there at 7:45 or 7:30 or 7 o'clock in the morning. That's a bit early for me for an 8 o'clock class, but whatever it is, you want to make sure that you're there in enough time to set up, get everything that you need together, have all your tools set, have your lesson plan ready and together, so that you can make sure that you give the students 100% of the time that you're investing to them, because by them being there, they're investing time into you as the instructor. Let's go on to our second point.